Hello and welcome back to the Property Hustle. Right, today's video is obviously going to be slightly different. As you can see, I'm starting in my car. At the beginning of this year, I made a video called New Year, New Me. And in that video, I vowed to do more vlogs because I realised that ever since I started this channel over 2 years ago, I've only done 2 vlogs, like seriously. And so I thought I'd take you guys on the road with me today. I am going to view a property that has potential for development in South London. This is a property that we actually stumbled across last week. So last week, myself and my business partner were out viewing a different property that we thought had development potential. We viewed that property, we realised it probably wasn't going to work for what we were trying to do. And as we were driving back, we actually, like, my business partner was like, stop, like, I've just seen something, it's on the market. So we pulled up, we like, skirt, turned around. And sure enough, there was this property that you could barely see. Like, it was just so obscure, like so hidden by like all these overgrown trees, and it was like behind a gate. So we're like, okay, right. I took down the agent's number. I called the agent during the week. I asked if they were still, taking viewings. He said they were. So I booked a viewing for this Saturday. Unfortunately, my business partner actually has a training course today, so she wasn't able to attend with me. But I said, I'm going to go anyway, because in this industry, agency is urgency. So if you see something that you like, you got to go in there quick, because I can guarantee you there are other people out there, investors and developers alike, chomping at the bit to get these opportunities. So I thought, okay, right, I'm going to go and view it. From the outside, it looked very derelict, didn't look very structurally sound. So I thought it would be good to get a building surveyor in. So I reached out to my network. This is the great thing about being a commercial surveyor. I have a lot of surveyor friends. And I found my friend Star. She's around this morning, so I'm about to go and pick her up. She's a building surveyor. She's worked on projects like this before, design and build projects. She understands refurbs and that kind of stuff. So I said, if you're available, I'd love for you to come with me and give me your opinion. So I'm going to go pick her up. I'm going to try and film as much as I can during the viewing. I imagine I'm probably not going to be able to show anybody's faces or anything like that, data protection and stuff like that. But I'll try and show as much as I can of the property. Just to give you a bit of background, I believe it's been on the market a while now. And it's on the market for about 700,000. It's currently a 4-bed house. This is a freehold purchase. It's currently a 4-bed house, but the vendor believes that you could knock it down and build 6 flats, 1, 2, and 3-bed flats. Now, for the price that he's asking for, and the fact that it hasn't got planning yet, like, there really isn't much in this, but there's no harm in going, meeting the agents, getting to know the agents as well. Because if they meet me and they know me as a developer or someone that's looking for development potential, the next time they maybe get a property, they might come directly to me. So I'm basically going to try and view it just to see if there is potential. But I'm fully expecting there to be not that much in it, especially if the vendor is not budging on his price. Apparently he's had offers in and around that region, but he just isn't budging. And so I think it's going to have to be a number that starts with a 7. So we shall see. There's no harm in going to explore the opportunity. And I mean, what else would I do on a Saturday morning? I've been actually doing these kind of viewings quite regularly on a Saturday morning. I'm so sad. I'm actually so sad. Like, other people go for, I don't know, runs, walks or whatever. I actually go site searching, and I've coined the phrase site search Saturdays. Me and my business partner, I literally go and pick her up in the car, and we just go driving. That's the best way to find sites. Honestly, the best way to find sites is just getting out there. If you don't have a car, it doesn't matter. Just get in something. Get on a bike. Get your shoes on and go out there and start searching. So, enough talking from me. I'm going to go pick up Star and we're going to go view this property. Probably going to cut straight to the viewing footage, actually. Might try and do a little bit of a voiceover to talk through the property, but we'll see. I don't know how the editing of this video is going to come out, guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm using my phone right now, so I imagine it's going to be very shaky. It's not going to be great editing, but don't watch that because it's 2020 and we move. #we move. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys like this kind of setup. If you want more vlogs, let me know. I'm more than happy to do more vlogs. So yeah, I'm gonna go and view the property and we'll probably chat afterwards. So here we are arriving at the property. That's the agent you see there walking to open the door. The property is a 4-bed house currently with garage, and it's being sold for, or it's on the market for £700,000, which when you see inside, you'll realise that it's a bit ambitious pricing, I'd say. I've come here today, myself and my business partner are looking for development opportunities, and this building is currently being sold with the potential for a knockdown and rebuild of 6 flats, which is all well and good. However, we think that the price in which the vendor is asking for is way too expensive for the amount of work that would be needed to basically build a whole new building in this place. So I've come here today to look at what the current structure of the property is. So I've brought my building surveyor friend along to kind of give me advice on that, but also to just look at what, if there was any potential to potentially just refurbish the existing building. What I like about it is, it's still got a lot of its original features. I like the wooden flooring throughout. If someone was going to restore it back to its former glory, you'd want to keep that, I'd say. This is the garage to the side of the property. Apologies for the really low quality. It was pitch black in there. But as you can see, the tenants who were there before just seem to have left their stuff, which is really strange to me. Like, if you move house, surely you'd take all your stuff with you. But anyway, who knows? So as you walk through, like, look at all the sort of the wood paneling, the stairs. Like, you would want to sort of get that back to its, original former glory, as it were. But when you look at the rest of the property, as you can see, it just needs a lot of work. So this is kind of the second reception room, which leads out onto the sort of outside area. So it's really, really nice and spacious. I don't think my phone camera does it justice, if I'm honest. You've got these lovely double doors, which you can open and walk out onto the deck. And the agent was like, yeah, be careful, because we're not sure how secure the decking is. So here's me and my friend risking our lives. So yeah, if you walk out onto the decking, as you can see, the garden is really, really long. So in my mind, I'm thinking already there's potential here to extend out up to where the decking ends. That's a lot of space. If you look at where the end of the house currently is, if you were to extend out, to as far as where the decking stops, you could get an extra, potentially an extra bedroom in that property. And if you are looking at it on a refurb potential, this is me going to the side to see if there's any room to extend out to the side. But as you can see, it's already so close to the next property. There just wouldn't be any room for that. So the extension would definitely need to be out rather than to the side. But what I was saying was that if you were to extend it and maybe extend up, where the loft is, you'll see the loft in a bit, you could potentially get sort of 3 flats in there, a ground floor, 2, maybe 3-bed flat with maybe a 2 and a 1-bed flat above. So there is definitely potential here, and it's always good to have options. I mean, the sort of knockdown and build, a new build, would be probably our last option, to be honest, because it's the most expensive. Here we are walking into the kitchen. If I was just going to refurbish this property as is, keep it as a 4-bed, I'd be looking to knock through that wall and make more of a kitchen diner area, and have, like, across the back, just have double doors just going onto the outside space. And I just like the idea of having that fluidity through. I like that there's a downstairs toilet because the property is over like 2 floors, so it's nice to have a downstairs loo that people can go to rather than having to go upstairs all the time. As you can see, there is a boiler, so there is central heating, but it's probably going to need a complete overhaul, if I'm honest. Don't know how old that boiler might be. That's the door to go to the side, go out through the side of the property and go round to the garden. So yeah, I mean, all in all, like, as you can see, it's definitely not worth the 700,000. So this is us kind of walking up to the first floor. You're going to see a lot of my mate's feet as we walk through the house. I really like that the windows are so big. There's a lot of natural light that comes through. This is us going into the family bathroom. I don't know why the shower head is on the side like that. I mean, I get that there's obviously a window there, so they couldn't put the shower head where the window would be, but it just seems a bit strange. It's all a bit higgledy-piggledy. That was my friend measuring the floor to ceiling height. That's why she bent down like that. And now this is the master bedroom with ensuite. And as you can see, there is a lot of damp. Whew, look at that. Like, it's just, I mean, it's horrific. Like, there would need to be a lot of work in this. And bless the agent, he was trying to, agents will always try and sell you the property. So he was like, oh yeah, you know, there's condensation, but that's easily remedied. I'm like, mate, this is damp. Let's call a spade here. This is going to need a lot of work. And look on that corner, like, there must be, you know, issues in the roof. There's just a lot to do here, really. A lot you'd be spending. But I really like the view. Look out onto the garden. It's amazing. If you were to have flats, imagine having like a balcony looking over. Amazing. So yeah, and this is us now going through to the second bedroom. The bedrooms are, you know, really nice double size bedrooms. My camera just doesn't do the size justice, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's the first bedroom, and then this is the second bedroom, and it's huge. And I love the kind of bay windows looking out onto the driveway. And those cars left there, they're actually left by the tenant. And I had a bit of a joke with the agent. I was like, well, if we buy it, you know, can you throw in the cars as well? Maybe we can sell them for spare parts. But as you can see, again, it's just really run down, needs a lot of work. But I think what makes this property so enticing is that because there's so much work to do, you know, there's only going to be few people, you know, that would actually look at it. And those people are most likely developers who could see the potential and can understand that, you know, value can be added in certain ways. But I don't think a family would look to buy this property, to be honest, because if you're going to spend £700,000, there are better areas in London where you can get the same kind of property, 4-bed or even more, for that type of money. If you spend 700 here, you're gonna have to spend money doing it up, and the resale value is not going to make it worth it, because at the moment a 4-bed in South Norwood, like, you'll be lucky if you get 700k with it all done up. So I say all that to say it's currently very much overvalued. So anyone buying it would need to take that into consideration. So here we are in the loft conversion. The first question that my friend asked was, are there, you know, structural drawings for this? The agent wasn't too sure, which suggests that, you know, it might not necessarily have building regulations in place for it. We just don't know, really. There didn't seem to be much history on the property. And then when my friend actually looked, you see this like alcove, she realised that there's vegetation growing. You can probably see it from there. And what she'd noticed was that on the outside of the property, there was also that similar vegetation growing. So whether that's penetrated through the property, we don't know. We'd need a full structural survey done by a structural engineer to like test it out. But yeah, all in all, there you have it. £700,000 property on the market with development potential. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth exploring. We're going to definitely put in an offer, but it's not going to be at that, you know, at the price at which the vendor is asking for, if I'm honest. But the agent did clarify, you know, he said, look, you know, the vendor will only really look at offers that are unconditional. So he doesn't want to accept any offers that will be subject to getting planning permission or anything like that. He kind of just wants a straight sale to get his money and to go. So we would need to take all of that into consideration before we price it up. So yeah, that was it really. And this is me trying to get a wide angle shot of the property to take a picture and send it to my business partner who wasn't able to attend the viewing. So there you have it. We have officially finished viewing the property. I am sat here in Morrison's car park because I need to go and do my shopping. And it's not even 11:30 in the morning yet, and we've already got a viewing in. So I'm actually really liking these Saturday morning viewings. It's quite nice. Get up early, seize the day. So Star's had a look at it. She's gone round. She's done, you know, she's going to go away and do what she does best, which is analysing the opportunity with her building surveyor expertise and knowledge and background. We're going to look at it on two bases. We're going to look at it as a refurbish, extend, and then we'll look at it as a knockdown rebuild. We'll probably have to engage with an architect and potentially a planning consultant as well, just to understand what Croydon Borough Council will actually accept, whether they'll accept the kind of schemes that we're going for, we don't know, right? But you want to de-risk as much as possible. You want to put in an offer that you are pretty confident, if accepted, you'll be able to deliver. It seems to me, having spoken to the agent, that the property has been on the market a long time. It's been on the market almost 2 years. The first year it was on the market, there was a tenant in situ. And the second year it's been on the market, there's been no one in. It's derelict. Like, the cars outside have just been left there. Like, and I was like to the agent, I mean, if you sell it, do we get the car? So I feel like the seller's at a point where they're gonna want to sell. I know that he's not gonna want any kind of conditions on it, so he's not gonna want it subject to planning or any of those, you know, conditions that could make the sale much longer. So I'm probably gonna have to put in an unconditional offer. However, that then means I can drop the price quite substantially, because I am taking on that risk in buying it and not knowing whether I can get planning. So Star's gonna go do her thing. She's gonna get back to me hopefully by the end of the weekend. I'll then be able to go and run my numbers based on refurbing and extending the current building or knocking down and rebuilding. And we'll see if we can come to an offer that maybe the vendor might consider / accept. So I'm really excited. I think there's something to be had here, guys. Like, I genuinely think this could work. I've also got to run it past my business partner, and hopefully we'll get something going. I really, as you guys know, like, this is the year 2020 #WeMove, and I'm just going for it. Like, don't yet know where the finance is going to come from. I've been liaising with brokers. We'll make it happen, guys. We're going to have to make it happen because I'm ready. I'm ready to just take it all on. My friend Star was like, look, Faith, I'm 100% here for you. Like, whenever you need a building surveyor to come to viewings with you, I'm here. So slowly but surely, I'm building up a team of reliant people. And actually, my team is consisting of predominantly Black women, which I'm absolutely here for and absolutely loving it. So yeah, like, this could be it, guys. This could really be it. Okay, don't let me, I'm getting too gassed. Let me calm down. Let me rein it in. And also, actually, on the way back, I saw quite a lot of potential opportunities as well that I'm going to follow up on. I'm going to put in an offer on this property. Also going to put in an offer on a potential commercial to resi conversion. I'm just offering left, right, centre, guys. Really and truly, like, you got to just keep throwing, and eventually something will stick. So yeah, watch this space. I hope you guys have liked this format. I'm not sure how the editing's going to come out, if I'm honest, because I haven't edited video from my phone camera like this before, so it'll probably be jerky. It probably won't be great, you know, due to obviously data protection reasons. I wasn't able to kind of video the whole house properly because obviously that didn't want to get the agent in there, didn't want to get my mate Star in there, and you know, certain other things. So hopefully the edit comes out all right and you get to see the majority of the property, I guess. And I'll be taking you guys on more of these viewings and vloggings as well, and I'll be vlogging my week, my viewings, what I'm doing when I'm out and about. #site Saturdays, going out looking for sites. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and just basically show you the journey, really. I want you guys to be there when my first offer is accepted, and when my first building is built. So yeah, I hope you guys like the format. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment in below if you want to see, you know, more of anything, and be sure to subscribe as well, guys. Show me all the love, support me. Yeah, basically just do all of the above. Like, comment, subscribe. I shall see you next week.